All right, this is Job 41 and 13. And it says, "Who can discover the face of his garment? Or who can come to him with his double bridle?" All right, because how are you guys going to be able to see Leviathan, man? Okay, you can't go to the very depths of the sea, man. You guys go to the very depth of the sea, man. Your head's going to explode. Okay, who can, oh, unless he comes up himself. That's the only time you're going to see him, you know? It says, "Who can open the doors of his face? His teeth are terrible round about." Okay, describing his teeth. All right. His scales are his pride, man. Shut up together as with a close seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. They are joined one to another. They stick together that they cannot be sundered. By his neesings a light doth shine, and his eyes are like the eyelids of the morning, right? So he has bright, very bright eyes, man. He opens his eyes, you know something's there, man. Okay, out of his mouth go burning lamps, and sparks of fire leap out. Okay, so imagine that sea serpent that could breathe out fire, dust, dust you guys out, literally. You know, out of his nostrils goeth smoke, as he out of a seething pot or cauldron. Okay, so when he all that time he's spending in the ocean, in the waters, he still come out and breathe out heavy fire upon on the cloth. You know, his breath kindleth coals, and the flame goeth out of his mouth. In his neck remaineth strength, and sorrow is turned into joy before him. All right, so we're going into the scriptures right now and basically talking about dinosaurs. All right, so Esau wants to go on like it's some mystery that these animals actually existed, or he's the one that's discovering that they've existed and all that stuff. But the Most High already said they exist, man. All right, and you could see that within the animal kingdom as well, with all the reptiles you see, the alligators, the crocodiles, all of those. You know, there's a lower level form of a dinosaur. They're still dinosaurs. Okay, you're telling me that all dinosaurs are extinct. How the hell did they survive then? That's foolishness. You know, and then if you even buy into Esau's bullshit talking about dinosaurs extinct or whatever, a meteor came and hit, and extinct all the dinosaurs. It's just bugged out. So then how did man come about? Because he'll have you believe that the dinosaurs were living, and then the meteor came. Well, let me scratch that, man. Because he'll have you believe that the earth started with a big bang, okay? And that we evolved from monkeys, okay? Or we started out as a microorganism or whatever, some random microorganism, all right? Spontaneously evolved into a monk, some type of primate, ape, okay? And then we evolved from monkeys, okay? And then we became humans spontaneously. So within all that, how the hell? And then now that's one timeline of his bullshit stories, right? His rhetoric. Okay, that's one timeline. And then now he'll then say, at this time, 110 million years ago, okay, dinosaurs were living. Okay, and then the meteor came and wiped them all out. So who came first? That's how you know the so-called white man's full of shit. All right, now I'm gonna get back into this scriptures, man. He cut himself. In his neck remaineth, Job 41:22 says, "In his neck remaineth strength, and sorrow is turned into joy before him. The flakes of his flesh are joined together. They are firm in themselves. They cannot be moved. His heart is as firm as a stone. Yeah, as hard as a piece of the nether millstone. Whether he raised up himself, the mighty are afraid. By the reason of breakings, they purify themselves. The sword of him that layeth at him cannot hold. The spirit dart nor the harbor gun." All right, because when Esau's military is gonna come up against Leviathan, man, you think his missiles are gonna do anything to him? All right, little tactical nukes or whatever he's gonna have. You know what I'm saying? His bullets, they're not gonna pierce nothing. They're not gonna pierce nothing through his skin. You know? All right, they don't have no effect. All right, the Most High made it that way. All right, he esteemeth iron as straw, and brass as rotten wood. Okay, so you try and use any of your technology upon him, man. He esteems himself. Right? He's above that. All right, that's not what's gonna take him down. The arrow cannot make him flee. Sling stones are turned with him into stubble, man. So the man just uses his flamethrowing breath and turn that to burn it up, man. None of that can stand against Leviathan, man. Then the Most High created Leviathan, all right. So imagine how bad the Most High is, man. All right, that's why you should fear the Most High first, man. Okay, you have to fear the Most High and pay honor and respect unto Him, man, because He created it. He created this creature. He created you. All right, because the Most High could take out Leviathan, man. It's not nothing to the Most High. All right, you probably know some pressure point, or whatever, or just he could take his spirit easy, whatever. The Most High is the Most High. He could do that. So that's why you need to fear Him. You know, the Creator, man. The arrow cannot make him flee. Sling stones are turned with him into stubble. Darts are counted as stubble. He laugheth at the shaking of a spear. Sharp stones are under him. He spreadeth sharp pointed things upon the mire. He maketh the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment. He maketh a path to shine after him. One would think the deep to be hoary. Upon earth is not his like, who is made without fear. He beholdeth all high things. He is a king over all the children of pride. All right. So you people think you're so big and bad. All right, you Edomites, you think your military the greatest. All right. The Most High will raise up Leviathan and dust out your military, the children of pride. All right, who's the children of pride? You Edomites. Okay, so you guys want to be proud now. The Most High will raise up Leviathan and dust you guys out, man. Easy. And that's just one man. I mean, that's just one creature, man. And you know there's more than one Leviathan. You think it's just one Leviathan? Come on. You know how big the ocean is? Okay. This is Ecclesiasticus 24. Alright, the point's going to be a little bit further down, you know, but basically just getting into Ecclesiasticus 39 and 24. I'm going to start at basically getting into you know, the Most High using animals for judgment. You know what I'm saying? It says that as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. Okay, Leviathan is a stumbling block to the wicked. If you tell a wicked man that Leviathan exists, man, he's gonna not believe you. He's not gonna tell you that you tell him that the Most High created Leviathan, and if you don't get it right, all right, Most High might use Leviathan to destroy you. You know, he'll mock, he'll laugh because it's a stumbling block to him. It says, for the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. All right. And Leviathan was created for sinners. The principal things of the whole use of a man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape. Alright, that wine. Okay, and oil. Okay, what kind of oil? Coconut oil, all kinds of oil, really. Alright. I'm just saying coconut oil to name one of them many. Alright, and clothing. Okay, the fine clothing. Alright, cotton. Proper wool, okay, silk, you know, all those materials that men need. All right, you need clothes to live. All right, all these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners they are turned into evil. Why is that? Why is that now? Because what Esau will make GMO food, make GMO wheat, honey. All right, he'll mix clothing materials. All right, he'll have you wearing certain materials where you shouldn't be. All right, he'll tell you to wear a certain material in the season where you should be wearing another one that's probably better and beneficial during that season. You know what I'm saying? That's how things are turned evil. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Okay, so the Most High made spirits for vengeance, and it pleases him to do what he does when his will is being executed. You know, it's just fire and hail and famine and death. All of these were created for vengeance. Okay, you see forest fires and all those things. Okay, big dirty golf ball size hail storms. Okay, famine. All right, that happens. That's happening now. Maybe not happening in the western world, but it's happening. Okay, and death. All right, all types of death is taking place. Okay, cancers. All right, people dying by many ways, man, and not good ways either. But they're not dying of old age. All right, this type of death is a different type of death, man. All these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword. All right, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents. Okay, that wild beast, that's Leviathan. That serpent is Leviathan. That's one of the serpents, and that's one of the wild beasts. All right, the teeth of the wild beast. We already got into it. Okay, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. All right, the wicked being you, starting with you Edomites, are you so-called white people? All right, and then the rest of the world, man, you heathens and 2/3 of Jake. All right, all this is gonna be your judgment, you heathens and 2/3 of Jake. All right, they shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready. They shall be ready upon the earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. All right, so when the Most High sends that hit, all right, they're gonna do it. The Most High is gonna put a spirit in the animals to bring judgment. All right, and they're gonna execute it, man. They're not gonna turn back from what the Most High said, because the Most High willeth it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. You know, but yeah, going back to the original point, like dinosaurs exist, man. I just brought it out. But yeah, shalom.